Hi, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Definitely say thank you so much. I'm going to show you 3 projects, I think. So the first one is going to be with the Dollar Tree wooden rulers. Now, I've seen people do crafts with these rulers over time, and I never could find these wooden rulers. And finally, one of my stores that I went into had them. So I grabbed one set. Wish I'd grabbed some more, because now I don't remember what Dollar Tree it was. But the one craft I remember somebody doing, and I don't know if it was one channel or more, was they took the rulers and they took the little plastic things off of them from the ruler, taking so that it's just a plain piece of wood. But what you do is you take basically you just take a blade and you chip off to get the design you want. This I thought was a little hard to do. So if you have one of these knives, if I can get this to work. These knives, I think it works better. You cut away from yourself. That's easier than cutting towards yourself. And you notch out how you would want the edge of your paper to look. I need to practice this because mine didn't come out very good, but just to kind of show you what I'm talking about is after you've notched out the way you want your wood to look, you would line your paper up against it, and this way you get a fancier edge. Now, I don't know if you can really see that here or not, but depending on the kind of edge, I think you need to make the notches a little deeper. So next time I find these little wooden rulers, I'm going to try and make the notches a little deeper, but it gives you that kind of a shredded edge kind of a look. They aren't very good, so I definitely need to do more practice. All right, so the next one is going to be the Dollar Tree penny pegboards, and that I picked up. And I don't want them attached to my wall because this way I can move them around. So I did use some of these boards that were, at the time I bought them, they were 25 cents. Probably there were penny ones out there as well, and they were just the signs. And then I also used a paint stirrer. All right, to show you what I did with those, I did try it with the paint stirrers, and you can see it holds quite well. I did with the long signs, and then on the bottom I used some cork boards, so getting something up there like maybe directions or instructions for whatever tool is hanging up there. I also did it with these, and if you can see it, the way I hooked them, I just used zip ties. A couple of zip ties here and there. You don't need that many of them. And so finally, the last one I did was this one. And I'd seen lots of different people do, ones that spun when these first came out. And so this is just one of the Dollar Tree Lazy Susans. And you can stuff stuff in here if you want to, I guess. It's kind of deep, but you can stuff tall things in there. But here are these. Now, the hooks that it came with, I didn't see any of those clearanced. So what I did was I bought some S-hooks off of Amazon. I just, as you can see here, oops, and these ones will work any tool that has a place where you can hook it up. And then the last project, these circles that came in the painting kits, and so for this one, I want it to be multicolored, just like colorful things. And then on here, I am going to put some words up here that I ran across that I thought fit me really well over the past year. So I thought, well, rather than buying that sign, I'll just make it. Since I have this, I'm going to use that and some of the Dollar Tree transfer letters. So this is the finished sign. I altered it slightly to fit the wording, what I wanted it to say a little bit better for me. This I want it completely different from the rest of it, but these are both still rub-ons from the Dollar Tree that I got for a penny. But I wanted this part to be different, so that's why it looks different. It's not quite what I envisioned, but it's there, so I'm going with it. So that was this. So that was the last part. That's the last of the 3. And then I just thought I'd tack on a little bit of a haul that I did. So here we go for that. So this actually came from, I think it was Marshall's. Yeah, Marshall's, as we all know, my niece. From the Dollar Tree, I got some dog toys. They had a whole ton that I wanted that were all different name brand ones. And I don't know what I did with the other half of this one. Right here. This was the Oreo one. And this is cat toys, dog toys. So just fun. And then this would be a future for one of my nephews. When I sent him something, just to add this in to go along with what I already sent him. And then I got 2 different sizes of these bags. I've never noticed them before, but I'm sure they've had them before. And this is just to store some blankets and stuff that I don't need out. And I like these. They zip up and they're clear so you can see what's in them. I liked these stickers. This is going to go in my craft room to hang actually the pegboards up on. I did need some to hang something up on the wall. And then I did get, this is too big, but just you can see it on here. And this is what I used to store some 12 by 12 paper in just upright. So again, some storage solutions. So this is everything I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you got some ideas from it, and appreciate you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.